Guys, welcome to another YouTube video. Today we got 3 kayaks now. So this is the one we got about a month ago. I've done some things to it, made it work very well. We like it. I got my son one, I got my wife one. We're gonna see if we can kind of rig these up also, and hopefully we can have some good fishing times with it. But see this one here, these Moken Feel Frees have like an integrated wheel in the back, so they're easy to roll around. These others do not. This is an Ascend, and this is Hobby. So the idea is to build something that I could use on both, or on one and the other, or maybe build 2 of them to give it a wheel and be able to roll them down the beach, roll them down a trail, or wherever we need to roll them down, so we can get to some fishing. I've seen some like this or this, but I've also seen some selling for $80, $150 like these. But I want to try something different, something simpler, something easy. Put a L here, it's pretty good size. Put a T here for the wheel, make it go straight with the rod for the other wheel on this side and go back up the same way. So it'll just be like a U with little L's on the end that go in, and then the T for the wheel on each side. Then we're going to reinforce it with some, maybe a pool noodle or something to kind of make sure it doesn't hit here, it doesn't rub here also. So all right, let's get started. Okay, so here's what I used. 1/2 inch rod, 2 wheels, a pool noodle or insulation, and some nuts and washers, and then a PVC pipe 3/4 with the elbow, T's, and some plugs. And it should work the same way on this side, right? The only thing on this one is, this one fits perfect in there. It sticks out a little bit, but I think that's okay, because once you put the pool noodle here, it'll lift this up, and the T will make the wheel here, and it's right on the end. As long as you're pulling it up in the front, this thing at an angle, the wheel will be right there. Should be fine. Since I'm looking for about 6 inches and this is about 15, I'm just going to go half on this. This next one depends on the size of that area behind it where the holes are on your kayak. Mine, I'm going to go with both the purple and the Hobie one, and I'm coming up with about a 19, so we're gonna go 19. Again. Okay, so we're going to start putting some of this stuff together so we can see kind of how it goes and see if it works. See if the theory works. We got some T's and then some ends here, kind of stop, and I'm going to drill a hole here to put the, I wish these things were flat on that side, but I couldn't find any like that. Tire will go on each side. So this should be around 8 inches for this side. Now we're going to measure on this kayak. See if it's about the same thing. Okay, 8 inches will work. Let's do 8 and see what happens. The good thing is that because of the length, there's some flexibility here, in and out, right? So it'll go in on these, and the difference is not that much. It might be a couple, maybe an inch altogether. And the wheel on each side. pretty much what it's gonna look like, right? These are just some washers, nuts, and lock nuts, lock nut washers, and these are the spacers I'm gonna put in the end covers. So I'm guessing that'll roll. We'll see. Let's put it on this side now and see how it does. Oh yeah, that'll roll. Best way to do this is to use a small bit first and then increase it to the big one. All right, we're going to select some of this stuff now. Ooh, look at that stuff. Doesn't need that much, and it's not like it's going to have any pressure in here. Just a little bit. Little bit. All right. Completely flat. I'm going to put this one in here also. Alright, so this one's good. Leave it alone. Let's go the other way. Come on, guys. Don't be out here. Straight up and down. There. Dang. See? Alright, now it should be dry. We're going to put the wheel on, but first we need to measure, see how long this thing needs to be. I'm going to put a washer right up against it like that. A washer on this side. Here. Big washer. That'll work. That's probably enough for it to stick out. Same thing on this side now. Alright, probably around right there. Okay, let's try it out, see how it works. Oh, look at that. This one seems like it creates a little more pressure on the actual PVC, but it still rolls very well. Okay, so last thing to do is put some of this foam. You can use this, you can use this. The only thing is that you can't replace it easily. So I might just cut it in half, put it in here and wrap it. Or should I just do the whole thing this? Let's just do the whole thing with this. Alright guys, so there it is, all painted up with black to make it nice and neat. I found this actually. I had this left over from when I did some insulation on when it was gonna freeze. So I'm gonna put this. It's a little wider. It fits perfect on this, on each side, to help that hold up. I'm gonna leave that one alone because I don't want to waste a whole one of these just for one little piece. So we'll leave that one alone. This will work. Cut 2 new ones of these, and we're gonna put these right around here, and then remove this. Sorry, I'm gonna put this here and remove this tape so it sticks to each other. Right. Hopefully it'll work. If not, we'll put a couple zip ties on it. All right, that was pretty easy and pretty good, and this thing stuck on very well. So it doesn't reach exactly but if you just pull a little bit, this stuff sticks very well, man. It's pretty strong to you. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Kind of squeeze everything together. There it is, man. Baby, don't record that way. You record sideways. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stick around so you can see some of the other things that I did to these kayaks also, alright? But this is the finished product and it was, like I said, simple, easy. Alright, so we're going to add a compartment here on the back of this here. I already made the kind of the hole based on the gasket. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger than this, okay? This is going to be a little bit of a challenge because not a flat surface here. Let's see how we do. Not perfect, but look at that. Not too bad. All right. Nice and fit. So I'm going to do 3 that are actually bolted down and the rest are just going to be screws. Just to give it that little extra security to make it stay. And I'm afraid because it opens and it kind of puts pressure against it, I don't want it to kind of come up. So I'm going to put the bolts right here, right on each side. There it is. Okay, so this front pocket here, as you can see, it's very loose, right? So took the bolts off, clean it up. I noticed that it's kind of stuck together here almost by little clips that you can see on the back a little bit. They stick out a little. And I put a little blade in between it and was able to remove, separate it. See? And we'll see if we can replace this or tighten this up somehow. Okay, so here's the plan. I removed this. This comes off. It's very worn out. I don't know if I can make it work. We'll see if that works. But I also have this. I've had this. This is like some kind of a storage thing for a, what is this? Rugged ridge. So we're gonna cut this, nail it, and see if we can kind of turn it around it. All right, so I just laid it flat, cut along the very edges, and then was able to clip both of the plastics back together and put the screws around it. And it's pretty solid. I mean, it looks much better than it used to. Okay, the other thing I did is these here has two, it only had 2 pad eyes, so I added 2 more. Just screwed these down with some good screws and added this here to hold down something there also, whatever you want to store there. This here was missing, so I did this. And this holds the paddle in on this side. So you can see it kind of has a paddle holder here on the side. And it holds it in pretty well. This, you all saw that already. I also went ahead and added one of these. So I couldn't find an actual better place to put it. I really wanted it back here, but it's so curved here. I didn't want it to, well, I really wanted it to lay flat. All right, and then on the Ascend one, same thing. I added this pad eye here. I'm gonna add something here to also hold the paddle when it lays here. Okay, this here also, I added it in the back. Same thing. I really wanted it to be here, but it's kind of in the way. It's kind of curved, so this is a little flatter, and it kind of stays out of the way. It's not bad though. It actually fits pretty well. So same thing. I'm gonna add an extra one there. All right, now in the back, you can see it holds this the dolly pretty well back here. It fits pretty snug right through the same holes that it does on the bottom. And with this elastic cord that I added on here, it kind of holds it down. I added these pad eyes also on that side and that side, and the cord. And you can still hold something else here, crate or container or something. Okay, now on my kayak itself, I added this chair. Works very well. Put a little aluminum L bar on it, screwed it in here with a nut and washer underneath it. And this ain't going nowhere. Still gives you enough space to open this. It doesn't sit up so high that you're off the kayak, but it's a much more comfortable chair than what was on here. Well guys, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please check out some of these other videos that I got too, alright? Sorry, this video is a little bit different from the others, but appreciate you guys. Thanks.